Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Brotato run in the beta branch, which already has started getting nerfs. Chunky got nerfed, he now also doesn't get that much dodge. Next patch he's not also gonna be able to get movement speed. I mean, he already doesn't, doesn't matter, he got nerfed. It is what it is, it's a beta branch, of course we're gonna see a bunch of changes very fast. That's why I also want to get a run with this character that's busted right now, before he gets nerfed in 5 hours or something. So let's go. Hunter, he gets 100 range, plus 1% damage for every 10 range, which is really good, so we're gonna invest into range. Crit chance and modifications are increased by 25%, so you can very quickly scale crit. Harvesting he's literally unable to get harvesting at all. It doesn't matter, negative, positive, he cannot get harvesting, and then max HP modifications are reduced, so he's a low life unit, which I don't know why he has this, but whatever, man. You need to die in this game at some point. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And the weapon, precise medieval, that means it's gonna give us crit chance and it's gonna give us armor and dodge, and that's what medieval does. And it scales with 50% of our ranged damage, which is bad because that means every 1 range damage is gonna give us half a point, and then 10% with range, which means every 10 range is gonna give us 1 point. So of course, scaling 10 range at a time is a lot easier than scaling 1 damage at a time. So we definitely want to go for a range build, full on everything into range. And it has a 30% built-in crit chance, and its ability is that it pierces up to 1 time. So we're definitely gonna play with the crossbow, as it literally fits this character like a glove. And let us actually go. Now, if I'm telling you right this moment, if the very first shop does not have a crossbow in it, yeah, I'm just re-rolling the run, and I'm just gonna pause the video. I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm coming right back up, going to the same spot again and just pick up the thing, because honestly speaking, this is whatever. Let's roll here. Let's try to find a bit of range. Yes, we found it, and let's see if we can find the crossbow. And we found the crossbow, and the run is a go. Let us go. Yeah, we're gonna roll again. Found our crossbow, very nice. And yeah, let's also get +1 armor and -2 speed. Honestly, I would say, and we're gonna fix the speed later. Armor is important as always. Now, what is the idea of the build here? The idea is that, by the way, the reason why I said the thing with the crossbow is because, honestly speaking, I have done this intro 3 times, and all 3 times, literally, my starting item, I rerolled all my money in the shop, and I got 0 crossbows, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the run again, and this is like the 3rd attempt now, and I mean, come on, man, I was just not gonna do the intro again. That's what I was going as. It doesn't mean anything else. Let's continue here, trying to find some dodges. Range, found it. We spent like 1,000,000 coins, but at least I got my crossbow going. Let's roll for 3, find our crossbow maybe if I'm lucky. Come on, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That's fair. I would not re-roll. I will not restart the run from after the first shop, and that's something I would like to add in this game. By the way, I have 2 suggestions here that I'm pretty sure people will disagree with this, but hear me out. Hear me out. It's gonna make the game easier. Yes, of course, right? But the plan is to reduce feel-bad mechanics. The plan is not to make the game easier. The plan is to make the game less frustrating. Okay, that is very important, and that is always the first thing I'm thinking about. And actually, you know, that's my driving force. Of course, I am a person that enjoys having fun and winning. Let's reroll. Let's reroll. Here we go. 15 range. What is this? This is such a good shop. We're gonna buy this. We're gonna lock this down. And you know what, let's actually buy this too, and let's go. Now, first thing of my opinions, this is the one that doesn't matter that much. I think the very first shop, and before you re-roll it, the very first shop, the very first roll, should have 1 time your starting item in it. Okay, because there are 2 things that might happen. First of all, you might not want to go with your starting weapon. Maybe you want to go SMGs and your character does not start with SMGs. Well, in that case, the other slot, because there are always 2 weapon slots in the shop in the beginning, is going to be a random weapon, so you might get it. And if you reroll it, like if you pay 3 coins and you reroll the first shop, it's done. The effect I was talking about doesn't even happen anymore. 45 range, let's go! This is guaranteed blue. I would say let's get to armor. Let's fix our defense a bit. 20 range and range damage. This is of course better, so we're gonna buy this and this. Let's roll again. Range, I don't care about range damage. Crit chance against damage, definitely yes, especially because my damage is scaling based on my range anyway, so losing range is not that bad. I'm gonna roll here, maybe we're gonna find something. I don't need the lumberjack because everything dies. Okay, so there's that. And secondly, there is a second reason why this is a good idea. If you want to do a single run build, right, if you want to do, I'm gonna only play crossbows today, and you reroll through the first shop and you don't find a single crossbow, and you're not doing some kind of YouTube video or whatever, the chances are that you're most likely just gonna go back to main menu and start a new run just so that the first shop has the item, right? Because there is no reason to go into the second wave with only starting weapon and literally having thrown away all your money in the first shop. for rerolls. That's my opinion. Now, of course, people are most likely also playing this game without buying a weapon in the very first shop, but that seems a bit weird to me because you definitely need to increase your DPS output by getting more weapons at the beginning. Let's get 3 armor for sure. So that's my opinion. Let's get the crit. Let's reroll. Found our crossbow. Nice heal from items. Honestly, nah. And our crossbow. Let's go. And yeah, that was really good. And now we got our 6 weapons. So that's my one addition. And this is not even that important. This does not need to happen. It's just a suggestion, okay? I would like to hear, of course, opinions in the comments down below. Should they add it, should it not? I do get that the game becomes easier by this. But I'm just... You have to think a bit deeper than easy and hard, and start thinking about fun and how people actually play the game, right? You have to think about what would a person normally do playing this game. If you play this game and reroll the first shop and you want to find the second crossbow and you reroll it 10 times and your money goes down to 0 and you don't find the crossbow, will you not just restart the run? I think you would just restart the run. And therefore, they should just make it so that the very first item is just the item, and then only the very first one, the very first one, and nothing else. If you reroll it, it's done. You lose it. You have to buy it, otherwise you lose it. That's my opinion. Next thing, 3 range damage is completely useless for us, by the way. I'm gonna say 10 attack speed here, and 45 range for sure. Everything moves faster, me included, but this got nerfed, of course. It was 10 for them and 5 for us. It's now 5 for them and 3 for us. Let's buy this. Let's reroll. Let's reroll. Let's reroll. Okay, found the crossbow. Let's buy this and let's go next one. And what does it gain? It gains 2 flat damage here. It gets 61 to 56. It gets 5% attack speed. Crit. It gets 5% crit. Nothing on attack speed. And it gets 1 more piercing on crits. Okay, got it. Let's go. And the second thing, which in my opinion is a lot more important and really makes the game feel bad. I think they should make it so that when you reroll on level ups, those 4 cards you rerolled away and didn't take, it should banish them for your next 2 rerolls. So all in all, you cannot find 8 cards at a time. That's my opinion. Like, it should take them at least... You should press the reroll button 3 times for you to find the same cards again. Of course, the reason I'm saying this is because you definitely cannot make it so that every time you reroll the level up, it banishes them. Because if you did that, then you would start finding blue cards after rerolling for 5 or 6 times. And then when you rerolled like 10 or 15 times, you would start finding legendaries and whatnot. So you definitely cannot make it that you just straight up banish everything. But I think you should make it to banish it for 2 or 3 waves. Because honestly speaking, if let's be serious about this. I'm gonna say once again 2 arguments. Let's say I see these things and I reroll them. Is there any way, shape or form chance that I want to get any of these things? Like, why would I reroll them if I want them? You get it? Let's definitely go for crit chance here. And yeah, let's continue. And I'm only talking about specifically the level ups. I'm not talking about the shop. I don't want this. I don't want to... Actually, yes, I do want that. Let's take that and roll. Let's roll again. Dodge against armor. I'm gonna say yes. Dodge is really important. So let's take this. And I would even say yes to this because I'm 1 shot away from dying. So let's take this. And I guess we roll again. 29 isn't that much money. Luck against range damage. I mean, this is good. Yeah, I might as well get 3D luck. I don't know. No, actually, I don't want... yeah, I'm gonna take luck. Let's go and hope we're gonna somehow survive here, because if anything touches us, we're dead. And I don't have healing whatsoever, so we need someone fix this. Yeah, 2 arguments. As I said, first of all, the feel bad mechanic. It feels extremely bad knowing that within the... I'm always against feel bad, by the way. It's extremely bad when you know that you want to get plus range, and you roll 10 times and you roll all your money away and you don't get the plus 15 range, you know, the upgrade that you want. And then the upgrade, what is it called? No, and you know that there are only, what, 15 stats. The shop has 15 stats. And you somehow, seeing 4 at a time, do not find that one stat you want. Like, that's just a bit too much. And now the second argument is the following. You might say, yo, Sifd, no, you want the game easier and whatnot. Let me ask you a question, the people that disagree, by the way, because I'm pretty sure some people might agree here. And you can comment down below, by the way, about everything of the things I'm saying. Let me ask you a question. I don't want this. This is a guaranteed 45 range or attack speed. I'm gonna do attack speed, actually. This is a good choice. Let's go with the dodge. Let's go with the luck. Let's roll once. Yes, everything's cheaper, and the rest I don't care about it. Let's also try to get a bit more max life. Right now, if anything touches us, we're dead. Like, I have very low life. Yeah, let me ask you a question. Hypothetical here. If in the very first iteration of the game, when this game launched, if from the very get-go, the dev made it so that, you know, the rerolls never give you the same thing unless you reroll 3 or more times. That's pretty much the thing I'm saying, right? That each reroll blocks the item you rerolled for 2 rerolls, for 2 times. Yeah, if that was from in the game from the get-go, would you have said, I would have preferred if the rerolls did not quasi-banish the items for 2 times? I actually, now that I think about it, I want the thing that I just rerolled away. Would you say that? I think nobody would say it. So this is just an issue of it's gonna make the game easier, and I don't think we should decide everything based on it's easier or not. I'm just talking about frustration and, you know, just being like, oh, man, please give me the thing I want. And you're like, the game is like, nope. Do you want crit chance? No. Do you want elemental damage? No, I want to reroll. No, do you want elemental damage? No, I want to reroll. Do you want elemental damage? Like, 15 range, we'll take that. 2 armor, we take that. Come on. 2 armor with lines 3 damage. This is gonna take. This is also take. We're gonna definitely buy this. Do I have enough money for everything? Yes. Buy. Definite yes. Also definite yes. What's my crit chance? 62%. So let's buy this and let's buy this. I do not want to reduce my attack speed, and I'm scaling damage percent anyway, so I don't need this either. So let us go. The other thing does reduce my attack speed, I saw it, but it also gives us 2 damage, which is 1 damage for us, and it also gives us range, 20 range, which is another 2 damage, and another 2% damage, so it's just a lot. By the way, for every 10 range I have, I gain 1 flat damage and 1% damage. So that's how good range is for us. It's really good. And also I get the range itself, right? I do get the fact that opponents I am attacking from afar, which is also really good. So I enjoy that a lot. So those are my opinions about these things. Once again, these are mostly for fixing some frustrating aspects of the game. It's not about making the game easier or not. So yeah, that's my opinion. As I said, would like to hear opinions down below. And yeah, I'm really excited to read some and see how wrong I am or how right I am. Or in general, I want to, you know, understand the opinion of my community, which is you guys. So if you have any community on the matter, like any aspect of the matter, that's that. I do know that there is like a thing where I'm just salty all the time and I'm over-explaining things for a million hours, but I don't think that's the same case. I don't want to lose HP regen for just half attack speed here. For engineering, yeah, let's go. Let's roll this. 50% attack speed, definitely. I saw the range, by the way. Don't be afraid. Let's get the crit chance. Let's get this. Let's get... how much crit chance do I have? 70. Let's take that. Now we're at 82. I do see that it's over here, but I need to also... I don't want to do the math. I just want to see the number. Let's roll. Attack speed, I will lose a bit of luck but gain lifesteal speed. Honestly, this is really good, especially with my negative speed. Let's roll for 20 and let's buy this for sure, because this is not actually -3 life, it's -2 life, and this is 6 dodge and this is 2 armor, so we're gonna buy that. And let's continue an SMG. I could take an SMG with this guy, but I don't really need to. Let us go. By the way, you can obviously do an SMG build with this guy, and because the guns gives you plus range, he's gonna get free damage out of that, but it's only 50 range, and so that's just 5% more damage, so it isn't really something crazy. So yeah, those are my opinions. Now, something I want to mention here about nerfing things in general. This is my last thing that has to do with anything to do with patches and, you know, this is my last thing that I want to say about random things, and then we're gonna focus on the run itself, because we're getting to the late game and our bustedness is starting to actually become apparent, so I want to have a bit of fun talking about the craziness of this build. First of all, this guy is definitely gonna get nerfed, and he also is already getting nerfed, I guess, what is it? Not sideways, when, how do you say it? An item got nerfed that he gets, that's how I'm trying to say this, like, he got nerfed as a secondary aspect. So, they nerfed Hunting Trophy, but the thing is, they buffed it, and then they nerfed it again. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you what my opinion is on what that means. So what happened is, when this patch actually dropped, range damage for a heal once in a while from drops, I'm gonna say no. And no to this too. What do we have here? Harvesting, let's go. No, I'm kidding. Let's roll. A 9% crit chance. This is just, we got all our crit chance up. Yep, we have a 100% crit chance. Of course, I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at this, which has 98. Maybe die. Let's go with maybe die. Let's go with we move even faster and even more lifesteal. Yes, for sure. And let's take this. And let's also take this. And this is not for us. Let's roll. XP gain, and we're gonna take this for sure. Even more armor. We're at 6 armor right now. We're very durable. I don't need this. I am one-shotting the trees anyway. Where am I? Oh, elite stage? I didn't even see it. Oh, I almost died right there. Right then and there was the end. And actually, I will most likely die in this wave, because of what I just did with I started with 1 alive. Oh, we're still alive. We're still alive. I am doing decent amount of damage. And now is the hard part. Now the next mutation is the deadly mutation. The next one. The next mutation. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. We got hit for right there. Come on, next mutation. Here it is. The crazy attack speed one. 6. Does he do less damage though with this mutation? If he does less damage with this mutation, then I guess it's fair. But if he doesn't... Okay, got him. Nice. Avoid, avoid, avoid. By the way, the red box gives you max life. I think it gives you 100 or something, but still max life. So let me talk to you about the hunting trophy. So first of all, this character is a crit character, if you don't understand, if it's not obvious already. So that means he has a higher chance of finding hunting trophies. And yeah, and the hunting trophy, the moment this patch dropped, became... Oh, we got max life, luck, and lose damage. I'm gonna take that. Life still in elemental, yes. Guaranteed purple here. I would say either dodge or attack speed. Attack speed, I have only 26%. Let's get attack speed. I could go for 45 range, but I think attack speed is the play. So crossbow. Let's reroll. Tomato. Honestly, I would say yes. We don't have that much life anyway, so might as well take that. Lose crit chance. For speed and engineering, honestly, no. Let's reroll these. Even... Wow, another one of these. I would say yes. Let's move extremely fast. That's safe. It gives me safety. 2-year region, honestly, no. I'm not gonna roll. I'm gonna buy that anyway. So let's go. So yeah, the hunting trophy, the moment this patch dropped, became from 50% chance to give you coins on crit kills, it became 33. And then after, I don't know, 10 hours, like the next day it became 55 again. And today, I guess 10 hours later or something, depending on when the patches happen, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it's 10 hours, 20 or 24, whatever, but you understand what I'm saying. The numbers are very small. They're not like after a week or something. Now it's 33 again. Like, it was the moment the patch dropped, it was 33, and then it became 55, 50, and now it's 33 again. And my assumption is that right now everybody's playing the beta because we get new characters and whatnot, and everybody's playing this character specifically. And because this character specifically has a higher chance of finding hunting trophies, the dev is seeing everybody having fun and everybody playing this guy and uploading their crazy runs with 1 million of money and their million of whatnot. You know, everybody's just doing crazy runs and having fun. And the dev is like, oh man, everybody's breaking the game with this character when they get hunting trophy, and he nerfed it. Like, that's how I feel. Let's roll. 12 dodge, we buy that. Yes, 32 dodge, nice. We're back. That's gonna give us money back for sure. I'm trying to avoid getting hit anyway all the time, and I cannot buy both of these at the same time. This is 302 or something. So I would say we're gonna go with the damage, as I can keep the luck rolling. Let's roll once. I think that's enough. I think I have so much damage that so much armor. Yeah, this is good. I have so much armor that this is better for us. Let's go. So yeah, that's my random assumption. That's what I think. And I have decided to change my opinions on nerfs and buffs. Now, most of the time, like, I do still believe that nerfing single-player games is stupid, but I want to, like, put a caveat on that. Like, if you are going to nerf something, my opinion, okay? Last argument about anything other than the game itself. My opinion is, if you're gonna nerf something, if you have to nerf something, not if you're gonna nerf something. If you have to nerf something and you actually want to nerf something because you're the dev and you want to nerf it because you don't enjoy it, it's not part of your vision or whatever, okay? Acceptable, of course, you're the dev, you can do whatever you want. Now, if your game dies because of that, then that's not my fault. That's your fault too, by the way. But let's not care about that. If you want to nerf something, in my opinion, and you have to do it and you want to do it, in my opinion, at least don't do it fast. At least allow the content creators to showcase it so you get hype going, because when something is broken, that actually creates hype. And then allow the people playing the game to do that. Allow people to have the time. Yes, wisdom, let's go. Allow people to... 3 armor, we're gonna take that. We're gonna pull everything we can. Buy this. More enemies. And no downside, by the way. This has no downside. I'm buying this. Because we do not affect our harvesting no matter what we buy. Nice, we take that. Wow, we're extremely trashy on weapons, by the way. Extremely trashy. We're playing with base weapons here. So yeah, at least allow a week to pass. You know, at least allow people to have fun. At least allow people to buy the game, to do the broken thing they're seeing, right? Do you know how many people have seen videos that showcase the busted hunting trophies, the good old hunting trophies of 100% chance to actually get the coin? You know, every single crit kill is always money. Do you know how many people have seen these videos and are literally unable to play them now because they are nerfed? I mean, okay, at this point, of course, that was years ago, right? It was like 2 or 3 months ago when we had the crazy hunting trophies. But, like, what I mean to say is that it's okay. It's okay that that is nerfed now. But the thing is that They're never gonna be able to get this. And the same is with this. Like, anybody that's not playing the beta right now, if you nerf this character, then they will never be able to get them. Of course, this is a beta branch, so this is the one aspect, in my opinion, that it is okay. In my opinion, it's okay that over here you nerf and buff things extremely fast. But my counter-argument to that, we take this for sure, my counter-argument to that is... what are the metrics? Like, how does the dev decide that the time has come to nerf? The time has come to make the hunting trophy worse. And if the metrics are people are playing my game and breaking it with it, that means you see people upload wins and broken runs, then that is not a metric. Of course, the dev, there is a very good chance that there are analytics in this game that, you know, count how many people win with what item they win and whatnot. That might be the case, and I really hope that is the case. But the thing is that I have said that a million times. Dev creators have to realize that people upload their wins and their broken runs. Okay, when people send me DMs, which by the way, don't send me DMs. If you want to tell me something, just post in my Discord and ping me. I'm okay with pings within my Discord or within anywhere. I try to avoid DMs. Okay, I'm using DMs for business things. I'm using DMs for other things. So when people send me DMs, they always send me broken runs. Sifd, I broke this run with this item. Sifd, I did this with that item. Like, nobody has ever sent me, the Sifd, this item is trash, look at my run, I lost. And that is why I'm saying that the dev should not take these into account. By the way, I have so much armor. Let's actually find something else. 10 luck, no. 3D range, we're gonna take 3D range. Although 9 dodge is also good, but let's get 3D range. It starts actually investing into DM. Oh, 40 harvesting, let's go! No, I'm kidding. Let's go. The character does not gain harvesting. At long last, at long last! We found it lost duck. Let's buy this. Let's combine. What does this gain? First of all, we have 100% crit chance on everything. This gains 2 more base damage because, yeah. Oh, also, they get that the crits do double damage. Yeah. Yeah, it's 1.5 here, 1.75 here, and then 2 times here. Okay, so they also get crit damage. Nice. And of course, more piercing. Yeah, but the piercing was obvious. Let's take this. We roll. SMG, let's go. No, we're gonna go here. Attack speed. This is literally what I want. This is literally what I want. And minigun, by the way, not attack speed. And this is elite. Let's hope we're gonna somehow survive this. It's the... what does this thing do? Eggs. Okay, I see. It's just lays eggs. Easy enough. As long as I'm breaking the eggs, nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. And of course it got into an extremely bad stage. This is the level 17. It's better if... I mean, no, it's actually decent. It's good that it's here. The next wave is harder. The wave 18 is harder, in my opinion. Although I really don't enjoy these mummies, but whatever. Anyway. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about to do not nerf things instantly. Yeah, and definitely do not take your ideas about if the game is too easy or not from people that are uploading wins, because everybody's uploading their wins, nobody's uploading their losses. You definitely, in my opinion, the best thing any dev can do ever in any single game they create is always have analytics and metrics that they themselves can see. I'm pretty sure you have to make the game online or something, or like Steam gives them back the info anyway, so it's irrelevant if you have it online or not. But any single game creator should always have metrics about wins and losses. We found our first hunting trophy, the nerf around 33%. We're gonna of course take that. That's attack speed. No, attack speed is literally the one part I want, so we're throwing that away. Harvesting gets armor. Of course we're gonna take that. It's gonna pay for itself. I'm kidding. We cannot scale armor. Let's get 3 armor, man. Whatever, man. Million armor. What it is, what it is. Let's buy this. Let's buy this. Let's roll. Yes! Armor, crit, engineering, speed. We lose a bit of healing on every aspect. Whatever. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy the little bit of everything. And we're gonna buy this after that, just to be sure. Yeah, let's go. A little bit of everything. We lose healing related things. And at this point, I'm taking how much less armor? 63% less damage. With 25 armor, man. I remember when we were gaining. Do you remember when we were gaining 70% less damage taken with this amount? Yeah, good old days. Nerfs everywhere. The Woody meme. Not Woody. What is it called? The Buzz Lightyear meme. Anyway, it doesn't matter. By the way, 35 life is not even remotely enough to survive. I need to bring my life up to 50. If I don't bring my life up to 50, I'm always at death's door. This is extremely dangerous. I have 1,000 times said you need 50 life and 10 armor. I have 25 armor. That does not mean I don't need 50 life. 50 life is the more important part of these two. The anti one-shot mechanic is what you want to achieve, not the I take only 10 damage. Because even if I take 10 damage within 3 hits, I'm dead. And also I need healing, of course, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. By the way, we're completely busted. Let's talk about the run itself. Man, first of all, the character is busted. I love it. The character is completely busted. We are also very powerful now. Now we got everything going. Almost got hit there. 191. A little bit of everything. My crit chance is so high right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of everything. And this is a guaranteed purple, so we're gonna definitely go for range here. So, or attack speed. Now we have already decent attack speed. Let's go for range. Now we're gonna scale everything into damage. Here we go. Even more money, even more enemies, which means even more money. Consumable heals might as well. And now glass cannon. You know what? I'm gonna say once again yes to that, as this armor is already too much, and 50% damage is not that much. I definitely want this, although I will be healing less. 40, when did I get 14 lifesteal? Whatever. I could take this too, but nah, let's also not even roll here. Let's go. Now we have 2 hunting trophies, so we have 2 times the chance to roll a 33% chance to get a coin. So that's really good. Let's not forget we have the tomatoes, so we always start with less health, but now we're full life again, so it doesn't matter. 42, the life of the universe and whatnot. We are busted. Let us go. I hope you guys really discuss most of the things Wow, we got hit there. I really hope I see some comments talking about anything I was saying. I really want to open a million discussions about everything I said. Maybe the dev is gonna even see it. Hopefully the dev is gonna be like, hey, I'm dev here, my opinions are this, and this. I'm gonna even pin you if you are here, man. I'm really okay with people disagreeing with me. I'm a person that the moment my argument falters and I cannot defend my own position, I'm okay with changing opinions. I do not mind if somebody just like if the dev comes along and explains things with a way that they want to, like it's okay. But if the argument is like, that's my vision and that you cannot tell anything about it, like that's how I want to be the game and that's it, then well, the only answer to that is okay, good job. Like okay, and like I cannot answer to that. And let's go with a lot of max life, but almost moves faster. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's make the game a bit harder. Let's go for the crazy damage boost. Let's reroll. And our crossbow, very nice. We're scaling into the purples now, so that's nice. Yes, I want to take that. I want to have max life. Luck is really relevant lately. Of course, the trees are still one shot anyway. You know what? Should I pay 50? Okay, this is a gamble. I either pay 59 and never find this again because it's unique, or I don't pay 59 and if I find it again, it eats a slot away from us. Let's see. What am I talking about? This Rift 20. I was about to say, let's see if we're gonna find that again. Let's buy the armor and the dodge. The dodge is the more important part, of course, here. Let's roll 46 and the last crossbow. I could get the legendary, or I can just get another purple. Let's get another purple, whatever. Let's roll. And the last one, nice. And we are almost a full build with crossbows. And so let us go and win. Let's build. Let's see if we can actually win, to be honest. Because if I get hit right this moment, we will die. Because I'm not full life. So yeah. I'm attacking the wrong boss, by the way. Well, the good thing is that if I get rid of the quote-unquote wrong boss... Not rid of, actually. I just need to get it to half-life. Yeah, it is at... No, I did at half-life now, so it no longer will do weird stuff to us. So I just need to get this one to half-life too, because I don't want it to be rushing. I think its second phase is easier to handle when it actually just goes away from you and just shoots random projectiles. So please go down. Please go down. Please mutate, man. Mutate. Okay, it mutated, so this thing is gonna stop not chasing us, just moving around. I really would like avoid losing, by the way. So get the hard one, please. Okay, hard one's done. And now we're gonna go for this one, and we won. Very nice. So as I said, really like to hear pins about anything. I really would like to hear the dev opinions too, and I'm gonna pin you, man. Whatever you say, or women, of course, dev, whatever you are. So I'm okay with everything. And you can disagree with me, agree with me. Just be polite. And if you agree with somebody else, drop a like on his comment, so it gathers a bunch of comments, and I drop a like, yeah. So it gathers a bunch of likes, and I see it. You know, I'm really eager to just hear opinions about anything I said and everything I said. Yeah, that's it. Like, as you understand, I'm not salty about anything. I'm just saying opinions about how the game could have been a bit better. Especially, I have to say, the game has become immensely 1,000 times better with the removal of tier 2 and tier 4 money drains, and with the addition of new elites and new things. I love it. I just straight up love it. I really enjoy what the dev has done up to this point. And yeah, I don't know what to say. The only thing I'm disagreeing with is when they nerf the characters. And once again, the reason why I have so much disagree with is because this game has 30 characters. If it had only 5, I would not be pushing back that much. I know that in general I am pushing back nerfs, but if it had like 3 of them and all 3 of them were busted, then yeah, okay. But if you have like... It has to do with replayability. The more replayability you have in your game, the less you need to care about busted things. That's my opinion. That's also why I was trash talking. That's why I also disagreed with the nerfs on right and down, or whatever the game was called. card up here, I guess, if the editor sees it. So yeah, like in that game also they had like 6 characters, which each had 3 or 4 different weapons or like not layouts, items in general. Like starting items. They had 6 characters, and each one of them had 3 different starting passives and 3 different starting spells that you could have choose from. So the replayability is through the roof. And one specific character was busted, and he got nerfed on the spot. Like the moment I uploaded the video, next day it was nerfed. So I don't know, man. And then everybody watching my video that was like, oh man, what awesome game, I'm gonna play that too, yeah, let's go. And then the character is not there. They nerfed them 5 hours after I uploaded the video. So what can I say, man? I don't know. But once again, if you want to nerf, and no matter what happens, you need to nerf it, like you want to, just delay it. Just take a week. Just before you nerf something, think, maybe I should buff something else alongside it, so that it's not that bickery. Let's see what we unlocked. Sniper gun, 3. 372 damage. Wow! Wow! What a god item! It gets 20% from your ranged item damage, which is so good! It would have been doing 200 damage. Okay, what else? It has a crit scaling on its own, I would assume, because we have 75. And this does 95, so it has a 20% crit damage built in. It does triple crit chance, triple crit damage, and I would hope and assume that it does quadruple crit damage on level 4 when it's a legendary. Cooldown extremely bad. Range through the roof. Does it have? Yeah, this has base 350, this has base 800 range, insane. And hitting an enemy spawns 5 projectiles, dealing 10% of your damage. Wow, this is a god item. If you have 6 of these, and if you, I mean, with 1.48 attack speed while having 61 attack speed, maybe not the best of the best, but still, this sounds just so good. I love it. What a good game. Any single character that unlocks your gun, I just straight up love it. I love this sniper gun, insanely good. And as I said yesterday, card up here hopefully, as I said yesterday, this guy's one is trash in my opinion. 6 explosion damage and 15 damage. This should have been, and unique, this should have been 100% explosion damage once again, because, and no minus damage at all, once again, because this is very build specific, and you have to be lucky enough to find it. Like, what? Do you know how many times I have found my own relic? I don't know, 5, maybe 10. I know you'll tell me that I hope to find this thing when I'm doing an explosion build. Only if I have an artificer, like only if I have an explosion character will I find this, normally randomly. Otherwise, you're never gonna find this thing when you need it, that is. So this should be definitely something. I would make this epic, 60% explosion damage, no downside. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today was a bit of a different video. I hope you don't hate me for it. I do know a lot of people really disagree with me stating all my grapes with games. Everybody, I don't know, maybe you guys want me to do super happy-go-lucky clown mode all the time, but honestly, in general, I'm a person that opens up discussions when he disagrees with something, and when he agrees with something, I'm just like, this is awesome, I love this, and that's done. Like, I don't need to explain further most of the time. Sometimes I do. Yesterday when I was playing Demon Slayer book, what is it called? This spell book Demon Slayer or something, card up here hopefully. I was what was that? Yeah, they had some kind of mechanics that I was literally doing a whole thesis on why it was a good mechanic that they had in the game. So in general, I do also, when I see something very unique and different, then I do analyze the positives too. But most of the time I analyze the negatives, and I also try to point out why my opinion is what it is. Now there is a good chance that I'm repeating myself, but that is mostly because I'm not used to debating with myself on my own on recording. Like, this is not a structured dialogue. This is just, I decided to talk about something, and sometimes I'm just repeating myself again and again and again. I know that this is sometimes very frustrating and tiring to hear, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you didn't, I guess you can comment down below and tell me about it. And yeah, I don't know, maybe drop a dislike. I don't know what to say. I mean, I should not say that. You should never say that as a YouTuber, but I don't know what to do if you disagree with this. Maybe I will just dial it down for the next time. And I mean, there won't be that much more analysis about this, because the analysis stems from the fact that this is a beta branch right now. A bunch of things are changing very quickly, and I'm just also depositing my own opinions on the matter. So yeah, that's it. And once again, comment down below. If the dev appears, I'm gonna pin him. And that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, yeah, I already said the outro, so I don't need to repeat myself. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.